think we lost all, but who will take the fall? Who will win it all?
Hello everyone and welcome back. Welcome if you are new. My name is Shanika. This is my channel, My Life in Inspo, and today we are decorating for fall. Super excited, so ready to get things done. I'm also going to be doing kind of a home refresh or cleaning as I go because you really can't decorate without cleaning. So I'm going to be cleaning and straightening up each area before I decorate. I'm going to be using some decor that I purchased last year. I pretty much just went to all the dollar stores and went crazy. I'm going to be going through those to see what I can use or what I want to use. And then I picked up some pieces from Marshall's as well as Home Goods. I have not been able to make it to Hobby Lobby. I'm extremely disappointed. I still want to get some greenery for the top of the cabinets, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be at Hobby Lobby, so I may do that a bit later on, but I wanted to go ahead and get started on the decorating today. And Cassius is down for his nap. We're home alone, so my time is very limited. So I'm going to start with the old decorations first, and then I'll kind of see how I can incorporate the new items that I purchased.
You know the cost, but still you go through walls. Keep on acting small. Even if you got something left to lose, even if there is something left for you to prove, I got bad.
All right, everyone, once again, welcome. In today's cleaning and decorating video, I am starting off in the kitchen. I wanted to start with putting lunch away and wiping off the counters. Although the house wasn't completely out of order, I still wanted nice clean surfaces to work with, and I did decide I was going to go ahead and pull out my newer items first and then pull out last year's purchases, just because I only purchased a few things. So I wanted to be sure to use the newer items and then try to fill in the gaps with a few of the older items that I purchased. Once again, I'm not doing much this year because Cassius is on the move. He is pulling things down, knocking things over, climbing up on things. So we've had to get rid of a lot. We've had to put a lot away. So I'm going to be trying to keep it very minimal this year, but I did want to pull out a few things just to kind of freshen things up a bit. Most of my purchases, well, all of my purchases this year came from Marshall's and Home Goods. I really wanted to get to Hobby Lobby. I still haven't made it to Hobby Lobby. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I did get a few things from Marshall's and a few things from Home Goods. So the items I'm going to be using in the kitchen, I was able to purchase from Marshall's. I haven't gone in there a lot, honestly, so I was definitely surprised at the items I was able to find. I went in Home Goods first, and they really didn't have much to work with, and since Marshall's was right there, I said why not. And I was able to grab all three of these pumpkins from Marshall's, and I was able to get the drying mats on my way up to the register. I seen them, so I said why not go ahead and grab them. I do use a drying mat underneath my coffee maker, my little coffee area as well, and then I take one to use when I am washing and drying the dishes. So with decorating, changing things up, you definitely end up moving it around quite a bit, trying to see what's gonna work and what's not going to work. I highly suggest keeping the tags on things at least for the rest of the day, just to see how you feel about those items, if you want to take them back, keeping your receipts and things of that nature, or maybe you want to keep it, maybe you could use it next year, sometime in the future, who knows. But I personally decided to keep the tags on until I was definitely sure that I was going to be able to make these pumpkins work and make them look good, make them look presentable. So the pumpkins that you see me using in the kitchen, once again, I purchased those from Marshall's. The price range was around $5.99 to $10.99, I want to say. So they were definitely affordable in my eyes, so I did go ahead and grab a few. Now I'm just putting out those drying mats. I did have this little placemat that I got from the dollar store last year, and I figured I would incorporate it, and once I put it down, set everything on it, the wrinkles would come out of it and it would bring a pop of color to my little coffee area. But honestly, I did not like it. I kept trying to like it, but I ended up removing it. You won't see that, but you'll be able to see in the end when I'll give you a little walkthrough. But I just was not feeling it. I did try it. So like I mentioned, when you're decorating, it takes time. It's definitely moving things around, trying to see if you can get a feel for it, coming back a little later and taking a look at it. And honestly, since this video, I have moved things around again. But this video is just to give you a little bit of motivation, a little bit inspiration to see what you would like to do in your home. As I've mentioned last year, all of my purchases came from the dollar store. I think I purchased some pillowcases from Amazon, which I will link those below because I'm going to use those again this year, as well as some newer pillowcases I purchased from Amazon. But mostly everything came from the dollar stores. I just kind of went around town to different dollar stores, just seeing what they had for me to work with. I definitely went with a lot of the traditional oranges and different browns and things of that nature. So this year I kind of wanted to change it up just a little bit, but also using what I had from last year. So definitely don't feel pressure. Don't feel like you have to go out and spend a whole lot of money to make your house look Pinterest ready. I definitely just could not afford that. I still can't, but I told myself I'm going to get a few items to start off with, and then each year I will maybe get rid of some items, and then I'll purchase newer items that I could kind of splurge on bit by bit, and just working with what you have. So now that I have pulled out the newer purchases from Marshall's, all of these other items are dollar store. So I'm switching out my oven mitts and all of that. I'm gonna throw the other ones upstairs in the laundry room so they can get washed before I pack those away. And I'm just laying out the fall ones before I move on into the living room. So the living room is basically always out of whack. It's one of our main areas as well as the play area. So I did just want to tidy up in here before I begin decorating. And I do want to mention, I mentioned this in my last video, the editing app I use, I am still having difficulties with. I'm pretty sure it's the app because I've run checks on my computer. My computer is new, but I still ran checks on it. I've gotten rid of so many files, but every time I go to edit, it keeps rejecting the files. And then when I finally am able to get all the files transferred, it freezes a lot and knocks me out a lot. So my transitions tend to be a bit off. My text and things of that nature tend to be a bit off. So if you notice any of those things, I apologize. I am working on it. I'm really just to a point where I may have to cancel this subscription and just go with another app. So yes, if you are a YouTuber and you have any suggestions, I do not have a Mac, anything Apple. No, I have a Microsoft Surface Pro, and I absolutely love it. I just wish they had more choices when it comes to apps. That's the only thing I do not really care for when it comes to Microsoft. But I am, once again, I'm just using a microfiber cloth and multi-surface spray. Nothing special, to just wipe everything off. I took some Febreze, sprayed everything down just to kind of wake the room up. I'm going to go ahead and straighten the chair, start pulling off the pillowcases and changing them. I'm going to change the curtains. You will see my curtain rod is going to completely snap off. The bracket broke and I did not have time to address it at the time. The show had to go on, so I did rig it up. It's still rigged. We're working on it. I'm hoping Cassius doesn't pull it down, because if you have toddlers, you know they're into everything. He loves messing with the blinds. He loves messing with the curtains. So luckily he hasn't pulled it down on himself yet. But hopefully sometime this week we will be able to get some new brackets and remove that one and put the new one up. But I did just want to, there it goes. I did just want to add a bit of something in here. So I ordered some gold curtains off of Amazon. I will link those down below. I feel like, and they have like floral print on them. And it went so well with the living room and the gold in the pillows. And then I also am going to be switching out all of the pillowcases, well, majority of the pillowcases, and you will see that. My tables and everything in here will remain bare. Like I said, we cannot put anything out in here in fear of Cassius breaking it. So I'm trying to keep it as minimal as possible.
Oh yeah. And so heartbreaker, I've been working you up. You may lose all mistakes, but none you talk about. I'm watching every move you make, and I'm on to you. Come on, heartbreaker, give in and surrender to me. Surrender to me, oh. To me, surrender to me.
In the heat of a summer night, we kissed and he held me tight. He was beautiful. Oh, he's so beautiful. I'm lost in the depth of his eyes.
putting these pillowcases on, it's just so tedious. It takes so much time to shove these pillows in. I felt like it took forever. I did cut the clips, but maybe I left a little bit too much in there. But I am moving along trying to get these pillows in so we can move on into the dining room next. A few things I would like to still do. I really want a big wreath on the front door. The one I have came from the dollar store, but I do want like a bigger one. I would love some greenery for the top of the kitchen cabinets. I have my fingers crossed. Like, my hope is so high that Hobby Lobby will have that, but I haven't been over there. And I also think it would be pretty cool to get some fall stickers to go all over the kitchen cabinets for the kids. I think that would be really cute. So that's a few things I would like to get done. I will not be decorating my upstairs. I feel like for decorating as far as holidays and seasons and things go, I try and keep it to the main areas. My oldest son has told me for Christmas he would like his room decorated, so I'm thinking I'm going to do that for him. I have already started looking into getting some little Christmas decorations, so I think I'm going to do that for him since he's requested that. But I do still have a few things I would like to do as far as fall is concerned. I have time, but if I don't get to it this year, I will be completely fine. It's not the end of the world. And I'm curious to know, when it comes to decorating, are you like a month ahead or last minute or right on time? I was trying to kind of get this video done a bit early because I know people, come to YouTube and stuff for inspiration. So I wanted to try and get it done as quickly as possible. So as soon as school started back, I'm like, okay, perfect time to decorate, perfect time to get this video done. So I wanted to go ahead and do that. But with my crazy schedule, it has taken me a bit longer to get this video done, as well as the glitches I'm running into. But you guys know I try and go so hard for you. I have so much going on with going to school full time, being a stay-at-home mom, being a mentor, trying to run my YouTube channel. Like, it's a lot. I'm always extremely overwhelmed, but YouTube it's a hobby of mine. It's what brings me happiness as well as mentoring. So I really don't want to give up either of those. So my life is so hectic, but I've really still been trying to pull through on the videos and bringing content, because I told myself I'm not gonna give up on YouTube. I'm going to push through, and that's what I have been doing. So the pillowcases are on. Once again, I purchased these from Amazon. I have like 2 or 3 more portraits to go up on the wall, or photos or pictures, whatever you want to call them, but they are still in the boxes where they have been for at least a year now. But the pictures all match these pillowcases. I got them pretty much from the same collection, and I thought these were so cute. The little pops of color really brought these pillowcases out. So you will see the final look at the end, but I wanted to go ahead and get the dining room done really quick. This is going to be the last area I'm going to do. So I'm going to move Cassius's little dry erase and chalkboard out of the way, give the the dining table a quick wipe down with, once again, just a multi-surface spray, and I'm going to go ahead and lay out my little centerpiece. Now everything in this room came from Home Goods. The little florals, the, what is it called, runner, the little tablecloth, the runner that goes on the table came from Home Goods as well. The candle, the little wooden pumpkin, which I thought was so beautiful, that came from Home Goods as well. Now the placemats that you are going to see and the little sign are from last year. Those were purchased from the dollar store. I didn't use all of the placemats because I wanted to try and keep this area as neutral as possible and keeping Cassius in mind. Luckily, he hasn't knocked anything over because he climbs on this table all day, every day, but nothing has gotten broken yet, so I'm very thankful for that. When I bought these items while in store, I automatically just had this vision. I knew exactly how I was going to set it up, and it came out so simple yet so perfect, and I really like the little setup that I came up with. So once I lay those placemats out, I'm going to be able to show you the little bit of decorating I was able to get done for this year, and I hope for this fall, and I hope that it was inspiring. I hope that it has motivated you to just get up and change a bit of things in your home. Like I said, you do not have to go broke to make this happen. Not at all, not at all. But I thank you guys for taking the time out and spending some time here with me today. I hope this video was full of motivation and inspiration and gave you what you needed. I look forward to seeing you here next time in a brand new video.